Today's video is a requested video on how to remove the carriage from a Smith Premier typewriter. So what you first want to do is, these little hinges or tab things, you want to lift those up and move this little piece away from there. So you lift those up, and the carriage comes right off. And then to get the carriage back on, what you do is, you take it, line it up in there, line it up over here, you tilt the tab back, you get it in, and then your carriage is back on. On the Model 4, what you want to do again is press right here. It's going to release it on this side. So, there. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. Release over there. And release here. And then carriage comes right off. And the carriage is it's purposely meant to come off this way, so you can clean down there using cleaning brush or the cleaning wheel. And so if you want to get the main carriage off, like, let's see, if you want to get the whole moving part off, what you do is, there's a screw here, a screw there, you undo those two screws, and then you got a screw here, a screw here, one here, and one there. So start by taking off those two screws back there. Then when you go to remove the front bar, only remove this screw right there. Don't use the other one, because this little one here is meant for adjusting it back and forth. And then on the Smith Premier over here also, same concept, except that this bar back here is solid. It's part of the frame, so you only have to undo this screw over here and the one under here also. And then use the little screws here on each side to adjust it. There's going to be two metal balls on the track under here that go under here. When you have the carriage perfectly straight like that, one has to be over here and one has to be over here. You don't want two on each side. You just want one here and one there, because the carriage has to be balanced. And there's two on the back, one also, one over here, one over here. Make sure you get those back. And you have to get them in the right spot and put the rails back onto the main part of the carriage before you set it back on the machine. Same thing over here. To do, well, only if to do the front, you have to hold these on, which is a little tricky. The feed roller is pretty disintegrated on this one. Whoops. So, and then you also have to remove the mechanism back here, and how you remove that is there's a screw here, a screw there, and then two little ones up here. Remove the two little ones first, take off the silver piece, then you remove the two down, then you can remove the two down here. And then to disconnect this linkage right here, you remove the little screw right here to disconnect the linkage.